What's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate everybody for coming through and checking out the video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified. You understand me? Listen to the podcast, this, that, and the third. And this past weekend, Canelo Alvarez dropped and then pretty much outclassed Jermell Charlo up until the point where the fight was over with, and en route to a unanimous decision victory, you know, in a lackluster fight, you know what I'm saying? Not a fight that left people wanting more. It was just like motherfuckers was happy that shit ended up being over with, you know. And I can understand that, because the main event was not as what it was hyped up to be, you understand me? It just wasn't that type of fight, dog. You know, you would have thought that Jermell would have came in and did more than what he did in the fight, but it just wasn't the case. It just seemed like he was there to not get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Get the bag and shit, go on about his way. You know? And who can really say different, you know what I'm saying? Because from what you saw in the fight, bro, it's not like Jermell like went after Canelo at any point in that fight or tried to get it back, you know what I'm saying, after Canelo landed something on him. He didn't ever try to go back and try to land them, you know what I'm saying, try to get that offense back from him. You feel me? You know, and how can you be mad at somebody saying that Jermell would just seem like he was in there for the bag? Because that's what it felt like, you know what I'm saying, watching that shit and looking at it as the fight developed, you know what I'm saying. He just never really showed that he was there to get the dub or to be two-time undisputed, you feel me, at 2 weight divisions up, you know. And it could have been the weight that was a problem for him. It could have been the power from Canelo that he wasn't expecting to be all that or some shit like that. Who knows? But from what we saw, bro, we just saw that Jermell he just didn't go in the fight, you know what I'm saying, trying to win. At least that's what you would think anyway from looking at that shit. But, you know, what's done is done. It's over and done with now, you feel me? Now Jermell talking about he'll fight Terence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to see you fight Terence Crawford coming off a performance like that. I think it'll still be a good fight if them two was to get in the ring with each other, you know. He was just in there with a better fighter, bro. But you know what I'm saying, don't be trying to come at people all sideways now. But when you was in there with Canelo, you was all respectful, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. And I can understand that you don't have to be rah-rah with everybody. But shit, you choosing to pick and who you want to turn up on, you know what I'm saying. But when you that guy though, you know what I'm saying, you can turn up on anybody, you know what I'm saying. He a man like you a man. But I digress though. That ain't neither here nor there. Yeah, man, but I still think that Charlo and Crawford fight would be real good. A lot of people feel like Crawford and Canelo can get it in now. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of different ways they can go, you know what I'm saying, coming off this fight, because it's not a fight that everybody want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It don't leave you wanting to talk about this shit next week with your friends or your coworkers or no shit like that. You understand me? It's just like you glad that shit got over and done with. You know, but like I said though, it's a bunch of different ways that they can go. You feel me? Jermell's talking about going back to 154. And he can fight Crawford at 154. You understand me? He can fight the winner of Tim Tszyu and Brian Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of fights out there for him. Possible Lubin rematch. You know, and I'm pretty sure people don't want to hear that because they feel like Lubin kind of got a gift decision over Jesus Ramos, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like neither guy really did much to separate themselves from the other throughout that fight, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like that Ramos did enough to win the fight. I ain't gonna hold you. But you know, shit. At the same time, when you take your foot off the gas visibly, you know what I'm saying, in the later rounds of the fight, and you don't know how they scoring that shit, you know, who's really to blame, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You let them get back up in the fight. But like I said though, bro, there's a couple of fights out there for Jermell, especially at 154. You know what I'm saying? He can fight Mendoza. He can fight the winner of Mendoza, Tim Tszyu. He can fight Terence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? And the same goes for Canelo. He can fight the winner of David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade. And I'm pretty sure people don't want it to be Andrade, but not a lot of people been calling for that David Benavidez fight, you know, but I think that'll be one of the most interesting fights that he can have now, you know what I'm saying, because you're not going to go back up to 175. Ain't no champions up there for you to fight, you feel me? You done already lost to Bivol, and now that you over here with Al Heyman now, you feel me, you're not finna go back across the way to go fight Demetrieville in a rematch when he's still with DAZN. You understand me? You're not gonna fight Better BL, you know what I'm saying? He with ESPN. So you know you're not gonna fight him. You know, ain't no fights up there at 175. He could just skip 175 though. Because it was talks about him going to cruiserweight, fighting Macaboo and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Before Macaboo lost to Badu Jack. So we could see him probably go up there. He could fight David Morrell. You know, even though David Morrell real young in his career right now. And I feel like that's more of a fight for David Benavidez down the line, if I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying? Because they seem like they got a little beef going on between the two. You know what I'm saying? He can do that. He can fight Jermell. You feel me? Jermell can probably, you know what I'm saying, be a little story. You beat up on my little brother. Now I can come back and get it for him then, because you supposed to fight me for real originally. You know what I'm saying? They can do a little something like that, bro. It's a couple of different ways that Canelo can go about this next fight. Same for Jermell. But if I had to pick, I'd like to see Jermell in there with the winner of Brian Mendoza and Tim Tszyu. I'd like to see that fight coming up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he want to take a little tune-up, a voluntary defense in between. You know what I'm saying? Because he now unified instead of undisputed at 154. And Mendoza and Tim Tszyu fighting for the vacant WBA, one of them. He fighting for a vacant WB title. Tim Tszyu and Brian Mendoza is. So shit, he can fight the winner of that and then try to become two-time undisputed. You know, so yeah, bro, it's a bunch of different ways that they can go about their next fights. But this fight here that they just had, yeah, it wasn't that big, dog. But it's all good, though. Y'all made the bag. You feel me? Y'all got away on the people. You feel me? Put the money in the bag. Freeze. I wanted chili up in here. Oh, shit. But yeah, man. With that being said, bro, that's pretty much all I got. Appreciate everybody for coming through and checking out the video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified. And with that, I'm out, man. Peace.